Hello, welcome to my channel. This is Mrs. Greenthumb, and I am going to do some work on. I just got this paperwhite a little while ago. It's hard to find for me, and I'm going to plant it. It takes about, I could run late, but 3 to 4 weeks in time for Valentine's Day. And I had some other gardening things I want to work on today. So thank you for joining me. I appreciate the thumbs up, and I'm going to just put the camera down so I can work on showing what I'm going to do next in a few minutes. So there is the box, and I'll show you what comes in the box. It's kind of cool. And I will show you some of my other plants that I worked the last time. So this is what I want to get started on. Thank you for the thumbs up. And this is what it comes in. I don't have the price because I had it. I would have said how much this cost me. And I did get it back. It came out in Canadian Tire in Canada. And it came out in about September. I found them, and seems like finally I found them. That's when I got to get them here because I tried to find them online and I couldn't find them. So this plant came with one. I don't know how good, successful they're going to be. Two. Oh, that one's already started. 2, 3. There's another one. 4. Oh, it looks like it's coming up here. It's got a baby cut off right here. It's a cool baby shoot. 2. Oh, there's another one. Let's see how many I ended up getting. And that's got to all fit in the same pot. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And it looks like 8. Is that 8? Yeah. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I got 8 of them, which is really cool. If anybody's talking, come on out and talk to me. If not, that's fine too. It's just I want to get a lot of things done today, so I'm not going to mess around. I'm going to start right away getting this done because I waited to do this online. Now I might run late. I'm hoping to have it in time for Valentine's Day, but it's okay. Hello, Into. Hi, my friend. How are you doing? I got my garden shirt on. I think I'm going to save some shirts for when I live stream for my garden. This t-shirt I got on was from when I went to Arizona. So I like wearing t-shirts, and I actually want to get a t-shirt made for this channel too eventually. All right, I'm having a hard time here, so we're just going to break the bag here. I don't really. I'm going to put this in the recycle. So let's put this all in here. I'm going to put some in the bottom. Yeah, you're doing good. You're working with any, I think you have marijuana plants, right? You work with anything else? Or cannabis. We'll call it cannabis. That sounds, I guess, good enough. Let's see. This isn't too bad. I can't wait. I heard that the Paperwhites smell really nice, and they have a really strong smell. We're going to find out. I was dying to do these ones. Dying to do these plants. Do you work with any flowers at all, Into? That's the main thing. Yeah, great memory. Oh, thanks. You know what? I used to be strong set against it, but I really, I've changed my opinion on it. I don't want to really grow it. That's what I feel about it. But I'm more open-minded about it because of the way it helps people. So if it helps people, I just don't want it around kids or anything like that. I don't like. Nah, it's got some bamboo and fig tree. Oh, cool. That's all right. That's all right. It's all right if you don't like it. All right. I want to see what it recommends on here. So it's all right. Growing Paperwhites. Move plant out of direct sunlight when flowers appear. All right. But I'm going to put it in my window after. Rotate the pot. Does it give any directions? It says on here 4 Paperwhite bulbs, and I counted. That's really cool when you think about it. 2, there's that baby's offshoots. Like what I say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm already losing my memory. 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. 8, and it says it only comes with 4. So that's kind of cool already. And it doesn't really give a major direction. Isn't that weird? That's very weird. It doesn't give you directions how to plant them, but it's okay. Oh my God. Hi, Kristen. How are you? So I'm going to keep the bulbs above the surface. That's normally what you do. You don't have to plant the whole bulb. But the thing is, it's so weird for it to this all fit. I don't think this is all going to fit. I'm going to have to make more than one pot of this because this is a lot. I'm going to, let's see how many I can fit in this. I was only planning on doing one pot thinking it would all fit, but these are too many. So let's stuff some in here. All right, I want to make sure I get some growing. I'll move this around here. There's another one here. Oh, so I'm going to separate this one here. I'm going to separate that, and then we're going to put that in here and see what happens. I mean, it's packed. It's supposed to be packed, but this is like no room. I wasn't planning on doing 2 pots, but looks like I'm going to put this aside, and I'm going to get another one and use my own dirt. See, I was supposed to bring, did I bring it up? Oh, it'll work for me. He said, I'm okay. Well, not too. Okay. You know who is what? You know who is in my picture. Okay. All right. All right. Well, we'll leave the drama sometime out of my channel for here. That's what I'll say. No drama in my channel there, Kristen, but it's nice seeing you. And, all right. I got a bag full of dirt I just opened today. I don't know if I have enough to do all what I wanted to do today. Oh, ignore the dirt. Oh, shoot. I got some less here. Ignore the foam, please. I'm not going to go get it. I'll let the ants machine take it. All right. Because half the time it's telemarketing when it calls me, and I wish they wouldn't, but they did. So I'll let the ants machine take it, and I'm going to do this one. Oh, I just asked how you were there. That's what I was asking you, but it's all good. All right, let's see. I'm going to put that there. And I'm going to separate this one. I'll put that there. And here. So if I can put them all close together. There. Right. Oh, all right. I got that done. And this, we got 2 pots of that. That is lovely. All right. I'm going to clean up my mess here. And then I'm going to actually separate my aloe plants too. So anyways, Intel, what are you working on in the garden part of this? How's your plants doing anyways? All your plants doing good? All right. Looks good. I'll water all this at the end, but I'm not going to do it quite yet. So I'm going to have one of these here. And I'll have one of these here. Oh, it's winter there. Oh, yeah? Oh, wow. All right, let's see. So I need to get another. I put a Paperwhite sign here. So I don't know what they are. So I'm going to go like that. I'm online. Hi, Bill. Oh, yeah. The nether. Actually, you can get good bulbs there. This is hard for me to find some of these bulbs. How you doing? I'm going to finish all this as we chat. I'm going to get a marker. I want to label this other plant because I bought a bunch of markers that labels for it. So I'll label that. All right. So we're going to put Paperwhites here. Green onions are so good. Did you like green onions? Paperwhite. And today is the 19th. I like keeping track of how long things take, so I write the dates on everything. It's just, I do. What are you planning? Oh, I do. No, those are not onions. Sorry, no. I never thought about that. Maybe I could try some green onions inside the house, but no, I never did that before, Bill. This is flowers I'm doing, and they're Paperwhites. They're a bulb, and they're Paperwhites. And they look like this. I've never grown them before, so you know me. I want to try at least things once, so then I can talk about them and know how it worked. So So they're right here. Now let's do a picture here. Right there. Can you see that? Oh, Mayor, how are you doing? Hello, welcome. That's what the Paperwhites look like. You're supposed to put packs of bulbs in them, but that pot is so tiny that I don't think I could fit them all in. Oh yeah, did you? Well, I might have to try it. I might have to try it one time. That's great. Everything's good for you? Good. So this is, I'm going to put this in my book after, but right now, I'll just set these here and get doing this one first. I got to water them, and then they're all done, and they're all labeled, and I'm going to move on to my next thing. All right, I'm just going to water just a little bit around them. I don't want the bulbs rotting out. Pull them out just a little bit. I'm going to put them on a lot. I'll show you what I did. The last time I came on here, I have the date that the last time I did a live stream, and I want to show you what I planted and how it's coming up. Wife keeps green onions growing in a jar with some water by the kitchen. Oh, nice. Okay. Nice. You're talking about because I did the base of a green onion. It will regrow, but it doesn't. The base of a green onion, normally the white part's the best. So you won't get that. You'll just get the top greens on it when you take and recycle a green onion. All right, I'm going to get that out. Let's see how that works. This is what I want to show you. This is my red lion amaryllis, and that's how it's doing. I planted that. I have the dates on it, December 30th, and I wanted it to come up for Valentine's Day. Like the Paperwhites take less time. So that's what that looks like right now, my amaryllis. And I want to get some more of those. Yeah, no problem, Bill. This is a really pretty plant. You'll see it. I mean, maybe the guys, if you're not into flowers, you might not like it. But women would this is a very, very pretty plant. And you take the bulb out, and I take the whole thing now. I'll store it underneath my stairway out of the sunlight after it grows, and then I let it have some energy, put it under the stairway, and then I can rebloom it whenever I want, like once a year. Like the bulb will not die. You can have it for years and years and years. And I think the bulb will just get bigger. And the bigger it gets, the more flowers you're going to have. Depends on the type of plant it is. But so far, it's looking awesome. All right. And then this was the next thing I wanted to do. That, here, I'll open it up further. But look at how much this is. I have like 3 plants in here. This is what I needed to get done today. Yeah, I got to watch my computer because it's going to make a little bit of a mess. All right, to clean my computer after. I think I'm going to do something here. I'm going to put something on my computer so I need something to protect it. All right, so I'll put some paper on it. Okay. All right, so anybody own an aloe plant? You guys got aloe plants? Oh, look at how easy that came out, too. Almost too easy. All right, 1. Oh, I might have more than I thought. There's another one. I thought I only had 3, but it looks like I got 4. And this is off the mother plant. Let me take, so I have, what did I count? 4 plants off of this. I'm going to clean this all up. Let me clean the base plate. I'm going to do a good job of this. Right. I'm fine waking up early in the morning. Good. Good for you. All right. This is going to go back once I fix it into my bedroom. where I took it out because it was getting too big for the pot. Hi, MT. How's it going, buddy? This is a good job I'm getting done. Oh my gosh, David Rice is here too. Well, hello. The whole gang is here, eh? So what's going on with you guys? Good seeing you. Tell me what's, even you, Into. So things are okay with you? And Kristen says things are going good. And Bill will be back, I think, in a minute. And MT, what's going on with you? How's the family? I hope well. I hope everybody's well with you. And David Rice, what is going on with you? How's things with you? I know you're waiting for the food season. The plants are not exactly, you love that. Doing good? So I'm going to have to vacuum all my dining room after I'm done. All right. This, I don't like the leaf here being set, but what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to pull this section off, and then I'm going to put it in the fridge so I can use it at a later date. Right here, this one is a nice leaf, and I'll put it in the fridge. So I can actually, you actually can eat it, but it's weird. I don't think I would eat it, but apparently you can eat aloe. All right. It's a laxative. Oh, well, I heard it was different than that. I didn't hear about it as a laxative, but I did hear that if it's done right, it's actually can be poisonous too. You have to be careful with this plant. I would personally not eat it, but apparently you can. Then you can drink it. Oh yeah. No, I didn't know that. But I knew. Do you do this, or you just know about it, or do you actually do it? Oh my God, Lisa there. Hi. Ancient Chinese medicine. Oh yeah? I don't deny that. Some of the stuff that I might not know well enough until I try it. And I still, by the way, I ordered some teas. That's what I wanted to work on too. My wife is, oh, she is? I didn't know that. Very cool. My wife is a holistic health practitioner. Wow, fantastic. I'm going to read up on that. That's very cool. That's exactly right now. Me and my husband are trying to, we're trying to lose weight, but we're not going for, I don't want to call it a diet. I want it to be a weight change, not a weight change. We're trying to eat better. Actually, we're swimming now. We're trying to do stuff to be better in shape and like for medical reasons. Why not just to lose weight? So we're working on that. Oh my God. Look who's here. Kathleen. Hi, sweetheart. I was thinking about you. You too, Lise. It's good seeing you, Lise. Yeah, it is. I'm transplanting the aloe plant. Hi, Kathleen. And you Mayor, that is interesting to know. You were great. I want to get some advice from you on the plants that, like right now, to be eating better and even drinking better. I'm going to grow teas, which I grew. I have the one hyssop anise tea. Like I grew that. It's still taking its time. And I'm going to get some, I'm growing teas too. That's I never was a tea drinker, but I want to drink better. I always say, I'll give you a little laugh. Okay. I know. I knew I was doing it too. I was cracking people up. Even my friend there, I haven't seen for a while, went to go see her and she was dying laughing because I would call it anise plant. Okay. And it's not anise, it's anise, but I tend to say anise, which is bud obviously. And so I crack myself up. It's like, I know better, but sometimes I do it and I think it's hilarious. So forgive me if you don't find it funny. So yeah, it's just what I call it. Like I know better. I used to start out calling it like I would think I was saying it right. I would go anise, or see, I'm saying the right name now, anise, but I'd say anise plant, and then at least there's certain people will correct me, and I'm going, oh God, I know better than that. Why do I keep on saying that? Anyways, moving on, but it was funny, and I'll have that moment again where I'll say that. Yes, it smells like licorice. Yeah, yeah, I have. I'll show you that. It's takes forever to grow, and it's chamomile tea. I'm waiting for the seeds for that. And that's there's some. Yeah, I remember that one too. So Kathleen, tell us how you're doing, everybody. MT, Lisa, Mayor, Into, whoever's here, MT. You guys haven't seen each other for a while, so please tell us what's going on with you as I continue doing my gardening. So there's my plant. I consider this really good. You know, I got 2 downstairs. This came from one small aloe plant, the original one, and I wish I would have dated it. I'm going to date when I transplant things now. I got little cards to keep track of that. But I had one little aloe plant, and now I have, well, right there, 4, and 2 downstairs. I have 6 dogs today. Wow. So I have 6 plants. I can't believe that 6 plants from this one tiny plant that I bought. Well, again, it's got to be a couple years, but I don't have the date. So now this is why I don't remember half the stuff anymore. So I'm writing dates and putting in books and journals and all that stuff. So I have documentation when I do things. Just going to be there a minute. I'm just washing the plate. I want to make it all clean because this goes in my bedroom, and I don't like it all dirty in my bedroom. So we're going to wash the plate down. Oh, boy. Let's see what I can get. Oh, that's a big one. We just bought a big used spaghetti squash plant for dinner. I'm trying to eat way healthier, too. So we're having everything grilled today, pork chops, grilled. Okay, I'm going to move this one because I got to do 2 to 3 more. So I'm going to move that out of the way. Okay. I'm going to water, and I'll be right back to continue on in front of you guys. All right. Moving on. Let's get to the next thing. All right. So I want to whip my plant here. All right. So I got this one here. Oh, he's in the Netherlands. He's in the Netherlands. So Kathleen, what have you been up to? I've been thinking about you. Did you say put up there? Maybe you did. I apologize if I missed it. All right, let's go in here. I don't know if I got enough to do what I got to do. I got to go get another bag. They're not big bags, but I like the dirt or soil, whatever. This works out for me indoors really well because the soil is dry, and so I tend to get less gnats over it. All right, we're going to put this one in here next. This one's going to go in my greenhouse. I think the next time I do a live stream, I might go downstairs and do it again because I've been cleaning down there. And I have my orchid, what are they called? Chive orchids starting to grow. So I'm excited about the stuff I've been fooling around with this year. Let's get all this in here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I like the tulips, too. They have them all coming up now that you can buy. This Paperwhite I did, I'm happy to see that. I can't wait to see if next year when they came out. Like I said, the last time I live streamed, I said, I've been looking for these bulbs. It's too expensive to buy online. But I did find one. I found another one of one that I want to work on, Alyssum. let's get this done. That's one. And it looks like I have, see, I don't have another pot. So what are we going to do? I might put 2 in a pot, but I don't know if I have enough soil here for today. And then I'm going to put these down in my greenhouse out there. No, I don't think I have enough. So what am I going to do? I will plant this here and then replant it a bit maybe after. I like it here. All right. I got one more to plant. Like I said, I got all that for a little small plant, and it just took a while, and I got so much. I need another bag because it's not a big. See, this is just, I don't know if you can see that. It's got. I'll read it, but that's what I get. I don't know if you can see it here, and it says 3 liters because we're Canadian, so they'll do stuff in liters. It's 3 liters. So it's not a big bag, but I love that soil. Got hit by a tornado in November. Pipes frozen and busted. Oh, December and waiting to. Oh my God, you poor thing. Sorry to hear that. That sucks. That sucks. I might. Oh, thanks, Dirt Dough. I did. That's the time you gave me that. I actually literally bought some more soil with it. I got another bag downstairs though. But thanks, Lisa. I do what I say. I go and put it on there, and I'll get some more soil with it. Thank you very much. That's so sweet of you. All right, I'm going to do that. So we have that. I have to get some base bottoms for this too. Thank you. Thank you. I love growing your plants. Thanks, Lise. All right, I got this one. I'm tempted to go downstairs. I would like to finish all this, and then I'm very happy about it. You guys can talk amongst each other. Can you talk? I try to bring everything up here so I wouldn't leave, except for watering and stuff. I didn't want to leave you guys, but if you can talk to each other, like on here, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm gonna go get some more. I need one more pot, some soil, and I'm gonna bring this one downstairs and put it in a greenhouse. And I will be. I'll say hello to my mom. Okay, so it's just a little ways. I got to go down the basement. I will back because I would like to finish all these plants while we talk to each other. And then I'm going to show you a couple of things going on here in the back. Yeah, talk. How about type? All right, type. Talking, typing, whatever. I love you, Lisa. Go ahead, type, talk, whatever it is, and I'll be back in a second. All right, I got a couple things to show you after, but let me finish my aloe plant. I got some stuff up from the basement to show you. All right. Let's open this bag. All right, what do we got? Oh, you two have a good day. Wait a minute, gotta go have an appointment to keep. Y'all have you too, Kathleen. Hopefully, we can keep in touch. You have a great day, Kathleen and Mayor. Have a great day. Thanks for joining me, Kathleen. Don't wait so long. I'd like to keep in touch with you. All right, so I'm gonna do this one here because I got an extra aloe I didn't plan on having. Oh shoot, I forgot the freaking container. Okay, it's all right. January 19th. I'm going to lose some weight just going up and downstairs. All right, so I'm going to put this one in here. I need some more. Fix this in a minute. Let's raise this up a bit. All right. So, you said you had 5 dogs today? You're working on 5 dogs? All right, let's get doing that. Okay. If you need, have you ever actually used the plant? You're talking about the aloe plant? Wait, if you need, have you ever, are you talking about aloe plant? Yes, I have. Yes, I have. And according to, I don't know if he's, oh, he left right now. Mayor, he said, his wife said you can use it for constipation and stuff like that. Like you put it into a liquid, but I know you can eat aloe too. But you got to watch how you do it. I won't touch it as of now. I don't trust to eat it, but yeah. Yeah, it's, yeah, I take, right here, I'm going to put this in the fridge right now, actually. All that gel you can use. You just open up and use it. And you, like I said, you can actually eat it. There's different things. There, MT says he's eaten it. So what did you do with it if you actually ate it, MT? And I can't believe I did this. I'm sorry. I apologize, but I couldn't carry everything up here, and I forgot my freaking pot to transplant that one. So I got to go get a pot, but I'm going to get this all done. Yeah, MT, explain how you got to do that. I was reading on it, and you kind of take the out, you're eating the inside of this. You had it as a drink, but you take all the skin off and you're eating the inside, which that's the same gel is what goes on burns, is the same thing. I don't know if I'm interested in trying that as of yet. I would do more research before I put anything like this in my body, but hey, you know, we've talked to people that actually works, and it's cool. I'm really into that. I would rather have stuff like this in me than all the stuff you buy now. It's got so much chemicals and all that in it. I'd rather do that. All right. Yeah. Well, we have to learn. I wish he was still here, but I will definitely do some research maybe, and we can talk about it. Like if you guys research it too, tell me what you've seen. But just because you research, I'm a little leery with certain things just because it says it on there. It tastes like flavorless Jell-O. Oh, okay. And what is it supposed to be used for, MT? Like you're drinking it. Why are you drinking it? What's the beneficial factor of drinking this as something? That's what I want to know. I wouldn't want to do something that's not going to help. So it has to be something worth taking it for. All right. I got to find some more containers. I don't have anything. I got to get one more container. You guys are talking with each other, and I'm going to grab another container. I got to go and get another one so I can get this all finished. I will be very happy. It's all going to be in my greenhouse, and I will show you after this. When I do the last plant, I'll show you the stuff I've been working on. down there. All right, thank you guys. All right, let me get the last one done. Tea slick. All right, we'll get the last one done. Whew. All right, I feel like I got my job in for today. All right. Do you have aloe plant at all? Lise, do you have any aloe plant? And I gotta show you the stuff. No? Okay. Because you have dogs and animals, but as long as they don't get access to, you don't have cats. Some of the plants, most of these plants aren't poisonous or toxic. They can get them sick, but even everything I have, they've eaten it and they do vomit. But the one thing that is very dangerous, and I have it stored in the greenhouse, is orchids, because I want to fool around with some orchids. Because I eventually want to have a vanilla orchid. So I'm learning more about orchids. Just so I know. Oh, welcome back, Bill. So this is the last one I have of that. This is going to get stored in the fridge. I'm going to put this to the side because I still got to like that. There. If you were nearby, I would send you one. But I think aloe plant is really probably hard to mail. Okay, so now I'm going to show you. I have 5. I have potho. I don't know what a potho plant is. Interesting, Lise. What is a potho plant? Tell me about that. I don't see. There's so many plants. It's impossible to know every single thing. I mean, some people probably have really good memories and touched it all, but I haven't. I'm going to put something in my book out there. So this is what I wanted to show you. All right. So last time I was on, which would have been January 31st, I had chives, and I transplanted chives. They are called orchid chives. So right now, that was my second. I have a normal, I'm not going to say it right, but Philopsis orchid. I have the normal orchid. This is, you can't eat this one. This is orchids. It's a chive orchid, see? And I have 2 of these, 2 pots of them, because it came when I ordered it. I want to see what they look like. So that's my second kind of orchid. And then I have, this is the one that I just got for my mom from Valentine's Day. And I transplanted it offline when you guys weren't around. I kind of been working with transplants. So this is called the baby orchid. or petite, sorry, petite orchid. So I have, that's my third orchid right here. Yeah, can you see all that? I think you can see it. Yeah. So I have to be careful because this is highly toxic to cats and dogs. But I put it in a greenhouse so they can't get access to it because I have it all zipped up. But I did want to fool around and see. So that's the third type of orchid I have. 3 different kind of orchids. And they're kind of purple, but I would like to get different colored orchids after. Right now, I just want to see if I can grow them. I'm excited that the original one I had bloomed twice. I cut it down and I didn't know what I was doing at the time last time I did it. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do an experiment and you'll see it. Not this one too I might try, but after the other orchid starts growing and if I get more blooms again on the original orchid, right here where the nodes are, you can actually peel it back, put root hormoning on it, and I can get more orchids from it. So my whole thing was I wanted to see if I could fool around and actually get more baby orchids from the original orchid because I've never done that before. So yeah, it's going to be very cool because there's nodes. Most plants have nodes and they have one. There's one right here and you kind of peel it back, put a rooting hormone on it and let it take course. And then eventually when it starts to become, you'll see it, it'll have leaves. It'll become a baby plant. Then you clip from here to here off and then you transplant it and then you have another orchid. You say, what is that? Do you have? No, I don't have one yet, Bill. I want one. Oh, my backyard science. Hi, welcome. I want one, Bill. They're expensive to have. And if you don't take care of it, I mean, you're going to pay for a piece of it and it's going to die. So my thoughts were to get a vanilla orchid, I got to learn more about orchids, right? So then when I do get it, I'll know what I'm doing more. So I want to understand orchids. And I don't understand them right now. So I'm learning. So far, so good. My original plant seems to be okay, even after I did killed off the roots harder than I should have. Because like right here, that's an air root. So they take moisture from the air if they don't have any. And they don't want to be settled in the base. They're always like this. If I pull this out, I'll show you when I transplanted it. They like their roots. This comes off. See? And the one I got has cords that I put through. So it'll take its own moisture from the base, but it won't sit in water because they don't like to sit in water. The roots will get all mushy and it kills the plant. So air roots inside have to be not overly moist, just the right touch. These are orchid pots. So I'm going to test it out. It's this first one I got. So I'm going to see how that works. Yeah, they do. Yeah, you can't use, no, you should try it again though. You do all kinds of stuff, backyard science. But I'm working with orchids, like I said, because I eventually want to have a vanilla orchid. So they're not really that hard. Once you understand it, they're not that bad to work with, but you got to watch. The roots can never be overly moist. You don't want them dry out either because you'll know by the leaves. Right now, these are perfect because the leaves are fine. The air roots coming in, there's another one coming in over here. So they're really cool plants to understand. I mean, they're not that hard to keep up once you get them going. But we'll see. Like I said, I only have one, and so far everything's looking good. It's growing. Matter of fact, you know what? Since I'm showing you these are the orchids I got. I want to go get the other one because I really do want to show you what it looks like. And I transplanted it on a live stream 2 live streams ago. So I want to grab that too, so you see what I'm talking about. You guys are talking to each other, and I'm sorry I'm leaving you again, but it's the only thing I can do. I just want to bring, I don't know where did I put that. I'm going to bring things down and fix things up while I'm doing this. All right, let's go do this. All right, sorry. Here we go. What do we got? Pineapple grow under the sea. Pineapples grow under the sea. You'll get a pineapple. SpongeBob. I'm hoping there's growing on it. What are you working on? Let me see. I'm trying to catch up here because I want to see what you're talking about, Bill. I'm hoping they're growing on it. Good luck. So what are we doing? I have a pineapple plant with, oh, cool. All right, that's what did you buy it like that or did you grow it? Because my plant grew to a baby pineapple. Oh, you did buy, okay. You know, mine was a plant that grew the baby itself, right? So my original pineapple plant, is huge. You should see it. And that my pineapple plant that I started on there's a video on how to grow a pineapple plant, like the top of it. I have a video, and that plant is huge today. And that grew into it. I showed it, I don't know, last year or the year before. It grew up tall and it grew a pineapple. You know how to induce a pineapple on it. I don't induce, I didn't do anything. You just let it grow, and in time, that pineapple will grow eventually another pineapple. No, we're talking about pineapple. I'm going to do this. Let me, I brought this up, and then I'm going to show you what I'm talking about in a minute. Okay, so this is the one that's my original one that I've had for several years. And I did that online. I transplanted this orchid, and this is what I want to show you right here. This should be, hopefully, I'm going to attach it. I have some clamps, and I'm going to attach that eventually here. And this should bloom the orchid on it. And when this grows, the nodes right here, there's a node there, there's another one there. That is what I'm going to peel back and try to attempt to do an orchid. Speak Hawaiian. You have to bribe it. Hi, Cliff. I didn't have to bribe anything. You have to bribe it. You're funny. All right. So anyways, that's what I wanted to show you. And I had transplanted this orchid, and I'm looking underneath to see if it needs more water, but the leaves look pretty good. I don't want it sitting in water. However, I want to make sure, yeah, that's got a lot of moisture to it. So that's bark. I didn't bring it up, but there's a specific bark that you use to do orchids, like you were saying you didn't know. So you have to put this in a different media. Bobble, bobble, plop, plop. All right. So that's the orchids. I got to bring these downstairs after, but let's see what else I wanted to do. Put these out of here. All right, these got to go all in my greenhouse. Everybody's here. Come on, get to chat with each other. And this is I'll show you, Bill. This is what I want to show you how big this plant is. It's going to be awkward to carry it because it's so big, but all right, can you see this? Let's see. It is so big that it's going to be awkward to show you. If you can see that, that's my original. Oh my God, it's flowering. Oh my God, that's so exciting. Oh my God, I might be getting another pineapple. Yes. Oh my God, look at what you did, Bill. You got me excited. Wait until you see this. Oh my God. I've left it in the room and I wasn't like really taking care of it too much. I water it, but I didn't pay attention to it. And it's so exciting. It's growing another one. That's exciting for me. That's so many plants. Okay, let me show you something. Can you see it? Can you see that? Right, the little pink thing in there? That's another baby pineapple. This is its second time. So you see it right there? That's its second time of having a baby one. Oh my God, that's exciting for me. I might transplant it into a different dirt. Like hopefully it's got roots that I can kind of move it over because it's kind of leaning. The first one was over on the other side here. I'll show you. The first one, okay, took off right here. And then this other plant is a side section of the original plant. So now it came up again and it's huge and it grows a baby plant, which in return, which I'm going to put it on my chair so I can show you something else. There, you probably could see it now. Let's see. I can show you. Can you see it? Let's see. I think you can see. No, maybe not. There it is right here. I got to read what it's saying. Oh. Okay, so then we got, this is the baby one from that. One second. And I'll show you how the baby is doing. Here's a baby one from the original plant. The first baby. I ate the pineapple, and then I kept the plant, the top of it, and here it is. I want to see if this grows a baby too, but look, here it is right here. That's the baby. It grew a baby pineapple, and then I took the top of the baby pineapple, planted it, and this is the second generation for the pineapple plant. Isn't that cool? Well, okay, it's about this size. The pineapple, let me see my fingers. It's like a baby pineapple. It comes out that size. It's not big. I showed it, like when I did it, it was all on screen. So I'll show this next one coming up again. So it shows me this is the second generation, like that's second generation, but this is the second time this main plant has another baby pineapple coming in. So that is actually really cool. I did not know that. And so that's exciting, very exciting for me. And I don't know if I'm going to try to transplant it eventually. And then I'll probably wait till this grows into the pineapple, cut that off, and then I'll move the plant down and we'll see if it goes for a third time, how many times it grows. Okay, I didn't know that there were baby pineapple. Yeah, a baby pineapple can grow off the top of a original pineapple. As long as you have the crown. See, this is going to have the crown, obviously, because I didn't do anything with it, and that's my original plant. This one should do the same thing in time. It should grow up the center like that. It'll go up the center, and then a pineapple will appear right here, a little pineapple. So I'm going to move these out of the way because they're very picky, right? Get stabbed to death on these, but that is so exciting. I just didn't know we had that pineapple. It's cool. All right, let's see. I'm going to move things around. It's the only way I can show you because I have no spot right now. No room. And then after I get off the live stream, I'll clean everything up. But this is very exciting. Oh, okay, so move this over. I'm going to move this out. I got to put this back in the bedroom. Look, it's growing a baby pineapple. Wow. I just noticed it today when I went to show my plant. I didn't notice it until today. Wow. I can't shut it so we can show them. Oh, one more thing. All right, I don't have any in bloom to show you right now, but that's the hibiscus, how it's doing, that I took from outside. I bought it this year. Let me take that. That's a baby one. Take this off. So that's my hibiscus. Okay, Lisa said hi, Mom. So yeah, it's been blooming ever since I brought it in the house. It blooms. It's been blooming since I brought it in the house. So you can see that it's got more. There's my other plant in the background. There's a new one coming out. It'll come out in a few days. And there's another one over here, and a little one there. And then it'll shoot some more. There's a baby one. There'll probably be some more in this section after. There is one here, right there, but it kind of got knocked off, so I'm gonna pull it off. So that's my hibiscus. Which I want to fool around with this one too. I want to take the hibiscus and see if I can grow more plants from this hibiscus flower. That's why I kind of saved it. Normally we buy them here and then they're just for outside and then they die off unless you bring them indoors and you let them die off. But I said this time I want to experiment with the hibiscus. I'm going to bring one in and I'm actually going to try to make this more into a tree. Right now it's not sitting very nice, but I'm going to try to turn this into a taller tree as I let it grow. So let me get rid of that. Oh, okay. Okay, I'll put this down a little. And what do I want to do? I got all those labels. And I want to cut something out with scissors. I'm going to put all this in my book now. So we're here to write a little bit. All right, let me see. Misha, what did you say? Misha and her busy self. Is Misha busy? What do we got? Flowering. All right. So I'm just going to do this Paperwhite. And I keep this picture in my book because I like the picture of this. What are you doing? Me? I'm just cutting. I'm going to update my book as you guys are talking to each other and I can talk to you, but I'm doing everything. And then when I get off here, all I got to do is clean up my mess. But I would normally put this in a book to keep track of the stuff I've grown, right? Those journals I made. And that's kind of what I'm doing as we talk. I'm going to cut this down and put the year I did this. Night owl? Who are we talking to? Oh, Misha's a bit of a night owl. Yeah, she gets up later. I don't think she wakes up till past 12 o'clock or something. So. Nana, you've been working out. I have. I'm trying to, you know what? I am trying to lose weight. I want to eat better. And actually, I've been going to the pool too, which I really enjoy. It's called AquaFit. So you actually go in and you do exercise because of my knees bugging me and everything. I had to be careful what kind of exercise I do. So, new 3D printer. Yeah. You're looking great. I am, Cliff. Thanks if I'm looking good. Thank you. I'm trying to look better. I hope you're not joshing with me. I'm working out to try to lose weight, plus just feel better. Okay, how much? Oh, the 3D printers. Yeah, you have to ask Bill that one. That's cool though, Bill. 3D printer. I'm gonna cut a lot of this off. I just want to keep this part. And then this is what I want to do. That flower journal I have right here. Okay. Today's the 19th. And I'm trying to be really good about things I started new this year, to put them in here, and I just don't want to forget. I need one of those paper clips I gave away. I don't have one for hold my pen in, so I gotta go find a pen. But planted 2022. See, and we potted orchid, red lion potted. So that is December. So now I'm gonna go and switch the page here. And we're going to put Paperwhites. Did I put orchids? I did. Christmas cactus I replanted. So I'm just going to put notes on what I did today. I don't want my markers too much. Where the heck did I put a normal pen? You can find a normal pen. Where's a normal pen? Come on. Where's a normal pen? Where are you? All right. I don't want to use a marker. It goes right through the pages. That's why I don't want to use a marker. Find a pen. What do we got? Lisa, you're right. Some are really slow printing. Okay. Faster, more expensive, more medias to print with. I used to be a reprographer for 25 years. Yeah, the correct sheet printer will be. I'd like to see you guys work with that. You know that? I think it sounds cool. I think I'm going to switch the pages here. About a 3D printer. I don't know anything about it. I'd rather do somebody, if I want printing, I'd rather have somebody print it for me than actually buy a printer. That's what I'd say on that. You're going to do a 3D printer? That's cool. That'd be very cool. Yeah, I don't have the patience for that, Bill. Good for you, though. If you guys want to do it, I'd like to see what you do. Show me later what you're going to do out of that. It sounds great. Okay, so I'm going to put today's date. Today is January 19th, 2023. Okay, planted Paperwhite. I want to see how long it takes to grow things too. All right, Paperwhite. And then replanted aloe. What else did I do in front of you? Paperwhites, replanted aloe. I just showed you stuff. You don't stare at it. There's okay, so I'm gonna put the Paperwhites in here. This little card here. Cool. What about, you get any new plants since I haven't spoken to you, Bill? You got any new garden plants? Actually, I should put that as a little paper clip. Oh, well. Maybe I'll put a paper clip in here after. Okay, I'm just trying to put the notes. You guys are all talking these. Are they all happening? Okay, January 19th, 2023. Planted Paperwhite. Get it anyways. Just watermelon and pineapple are all my newest. Okay, cool. I will be back. Someone's here. Okay, not a problem. We'll be here for a little bit. This was my day. I kind of put that I wanted to spend a little time on here. And I got, what I accomplished was I wanted to get that redone. See how many weeks it's going to take me to do the paperwork. I hope I get all this Paperwhites. I hope I get them in time for Valentine's. That's kind of, I have my whole house decorated with Valentine's right now. And I was hoping to have the 2 plants decorated. Like, not decorated, I mean growing. All right, we got everything cool. I don't think I did anything major. Calamondum. Am I saying that right? Calamondum? Calamondum. She said, what's a calamondum? We'll have to, he said he's with somebody, so we'll have to say it again, Lise. Calamondum, sounds right. Yeah, ask him when he gets back what it is, because I'd like to know too what it is. Did I miss where you told me about the plant you have? You said you only had a few plants and you have the one, and I said, I don't know what that is. Did you explain what it was? The plant you were talking about, Lisa. I want to know about that too. And am I missing anything? Paperwhites, replanted aloe. That's about the main thing I did today, right? I don't think I did. And I showed plants, but I don't care about that. Just want to know what I'm working on. And then the tea one, it's super slow, I'm telling you. I'm not sure what to do with this. Oh, calamondum is an orange. Oh, cool, because he has a lot of citrus stuff going on, and I think that's fun too. I only have my lemon tree, which still didn't give me lemons from a seed. So the chances are it might never give me lemons from a seed, because it is what it is. Sometimes certain plants have to be done a different way. Pothos plants are green with leaves. Or pothos are green with leaves. Thank you for that description. Pothos. Well, I never did a pothos. Lisa, I want to know. I can't remember everything, but I'm trying to write it in books so I don't forget what I've dealt with personally is in my books. So I can say I did this, because I got it written down here. And this is the one still. Look at how long this takes. It takes forever. I'm still trying to grow it. And gosh, these take forever. And they don't look too healthy, but that's my, there we go again. That, see, is my hyssop anise. My hyssop anise. Or devil's ivy. Great, I found this out. It's still looking, it looks kind of funky. It's taking forever to grow. And I want to give it a little bit of some kind of fertilizer, but I do have the fertilizer downstairs to give it that's for food. And I want to get this growing because this looks not nice at all. Because I have it transplanted July 10th. Look at July 10th this has been, and look at how little that is. I mean, it needs some watering, but that's besides the point. That is ever tiny. This is my watering jug. I'm going to water it now. Oh, right there. I think I'm going to add, like I said, I have some fertilizer downstairs. Was that a link to look at it for? I'm going to try, but I might screw up my live stream when I go to do this. Sometimes it just doesn't work. I'll see what I can do, though, Lisa, in 1 second. That's it. I think I am going to I'm going to grab some fertilizer. I'm not going to do it today, but I'm going to grab some fertilizer. and put it in these plants to see if that'll help boost it up a little faster because it's not doing very good at all. All right. Be right back. I'm at Bill's house. All right. Let's get that there. Move this here. You should see how my Christmas cactus are doing though. Those are doing amazing. Very happy. Oh yeah. Look at how this one's blooming now. I don't think I ever caught you guys where my Christmas cactus are blooming really good. Right here, look. That is really good in bloom. Look at that. You see all the new ones, shoots coming out too. Here's a happy plant. It's happy in a jar of water. That's cool. Very cool. Here's one of my Christmas cactus, and then the red one's blooming here because I gave one away to a friend I haven't seen for a while, and I gave him red and white, but the reds are hard to find, so I'm keeping the red and dabbling with the red. But so you can see all this one's blooming really good too. I'll switch this up when you can see the white one. Greenest, clearest water. Cool. So you're going to keep it in there, or you're going to actually transplant it in a container? It's been a while. Oh, well, that's cool. If it lasts some water, that's actually kind of handy. You don't have to worry too much. It's got some weird spots on here. I don't know why, but I'm not worried about it because the plant's doing really well. I'm not sure what these little spots are on this one, but it's looking pretty good. Even the one with the spots on them are still blooming flowers. But eventually I might clean this up. I'll take off the bad section and clean it up. Whatever I don't like. Move that out of there. And you want to see my avocado, how big this one's going. Again, eventually I'll come back and transplant this one too. I'm not ready to do it yet, but there it goes. Since I'm right here, I got it so tall. I don't know if I can show you it. All right, let's go back. Oh my God. It's like a jungle in here. I have my peace plant in the back here. So it's not letting me show you it because it's in the camera. All right, let's get this out of the way. There. Can you see? Ooh, it starts there and it goes all the way up there. And I separate it so it would have more branches. So now it has 3 branches. That is beautiful. This is cool. I love it, right? It's going to go eventually. I'm afraid a cat's going to pee in this container, so it'll kill my plant. But eventually I want to put it down on the floor and let it go bigger right near my window. There's a couple of them. There's this one. The lemon tree's not big enough to do that to yet, but this one's coming close and I'm going to have to put it in a bigger pot and put it down below. Hopefully I'll keep it going. And then there's a corn cane plant that's extremely high on my table. It's way too high for a table, and that thing's huge right now. You want a lemon tree? Or you can buy it or you can start it, and it takes a while. I actually appreciate the baby lemons because you know what? It looks like a nice plant. And okay, so this is going here. Does have the new leaves look good. The old leaves are gonna, I gotta transplant that into a bigger container when it's a little taller than this. And then I'm gonna spike it up and put it in a bigger container. And as I walk by and show you, I'll show you the cane plant too, since we're doing a nice live stream here. This can be cut down, and I can cut down this and make more than one plant if I want to, but I'm thinking of keeping it in. Look at how tall this is. This is on my table, just one of those coffee tables, just a short side table, I want to say. And look how tall it got. It's not supposed to be this big on my side table. It's like way down there to way up there. So it's quite a bit. That's got to be at least over 3 feet tall from here to the top. At least I'd say, yeah, it's close to 3 feet tall. So I definitely have to move this out of here and transplant it into a different container. Because look at how small the container is. The base is really tiny for this one. But it works. It's happy. It's all nice and green. It's not dying. It's happy in this container, so. And I should put these back because this is what I was doing today. I'm going to put these in the window out there, but that is my Paperwhites. We'll see how they go with that. Here's my Paperwhites. And, oh no, that's my cat. No, that's this one here. Here's the window upstairs. Everything I want to keep an eye on, I leave upstairs, and everything in the greenhouse that I'm not worried about, I go and check in on them. Oh, thanks. And this is the one I'm proud of too. I can't wait. This is so exciting for me too. Just like that little baby pineapple, which was a surprise because I didn't even notice it had a pineapple on it. Because I have so many plants that some of them get like kind of abused, but they like it. They don't want to be watered. So they actually grow better because I'm not overwatering them because I'm not to them. This is the one that I'm really, amaryllis is the one I want more of. See, I planted that the last live stream I did December 30th. And I'm hoping this will bloom by Valentine's. This one and these, I want them for Valentine's, but I don't know if they'll go. What we got? It was fun to see you really react live up to your little pineapple plant. I'm excited about it. Seriously. Mine is, wait a minute. Mine is my mouth. So this, I don't know if you know what these look like. Lisa, you know what these look like? This amaryllis? Do you know what an amaryllis looks like or no? Because this is what it looks like. I have a fake one that I put out for Valentine's. And this is what an amaryllis should look like. Similar. I won't get as many flowers, but right here I got a vase with fake amaryllis. This is a fake one. This should look similar to these fake ones. That's an amaryllis right here. It should come up. I won't have that many blooms, but it'll have a thick stalk like this, and it'll push these flowers out like that. So that's what the amaryllis. This is a fake amaryllis plant, and this will bloom. This thing right here behind you, that'll bloom like this. Oh, that's gorgeous. It should be gorgeous. It's very hard to find them. I was so excited. This and the Paperwhites were extremely hard. This has got to be 2-3 years I wanted to grow them, and I could never get access. The balls were way too expensive. I couldn't get access to them. And finally, I got them in Canadian Tire and found them in last September. And I held the bulbs up here, and then I waited for this because I wanted to grow them for Valentine's Day. And what's really good about this amaryllis, I can grow it. I can grow this for years and years. Yeah, that red one's fake. I can grow this for years and years. All I got to do is let it bloom. After it starts to die off, cut it back, put this underneath my stairway, and then pull it out when I'm ready. It takes roughly 4 to 6 weeks to grow, depending on how hot it is in your house. And like I said, this right now, this was just a bulb, and it took since December 30th. So what are we talking about? Today's the 19th, so you're talking about 20 days. It took 20 days for this, which is just over 2 weeks, and it's this high. So I'm hoping that it's going to be bloomed. I have a couple more weeks. This one I might be running late, the Paperwhites, but I want them to go. Now this can be saved in years and years. You can have it for a long time. I saw people that 20, 30 years, they have this bulb. So I thought that was pretty amazing. The longevity of that plant is very cool. Now these apparently, you can only grow one time, and then the bulb's no good anymore. They die. So that's kind of sucks, but I still wanted to try them at least once to see what they look like. But that's the go-to bulb right there I want. And I did finally see something online that wasn't too bad in price. So I ordered a pinky one, and we're going to see how that works. I'm just going to bloom it when it gets here. I'm going to plant it, and then I'm going to see how it looks, how it works. And then I'll put them away, and then I'll bloom them next winter. I might actually, I don't know if I'll see them for Valentine's Day, but I will definitely bloom them in the winter, so I have some nice plants for the winter time. Oh yeah, 20 years. It was at least, I think I read something on it that they had their bulbs for a good 20 years. You can have it for a very long time, this plant. You just have to let it bloom, and then to give it energy. A lot of them didn't do that, but some people recommended that you cut the flower off and let it bloom throughout the summer to give it more energy. Then put it back under where it's, don't water it anymore. Put it under the stairway, somewhere where it doesn't have any sunlight. So let it go down, and then you're going to go and bring it back up the next year when you want to do it. Allow at least, like I said, 3 to 4 weeks. Whenever, let's say you want to do it for Christmas, then you're going to go a month back, at least in November. Bring it back to the sunlight, start watering it, and it's going to go. Again. So yeah, it's got a longevity for a bulb. That's why I wanted it. It was like it had so many things. It's a beautiful plant. I can keep it for a long, long time. And it really doesn't take that much space. I saw them. All they do is keep it in the same container unless the bulb gets bigger, because you need to have the container match the size of the bulb. So you don't want it too loose. You want it just snug in there. And then if this bulb gets bigger where it's too snug, then I will move it to the next size pot. Wait, it looks like you just keep pulling it out and just watering it and like clean it off, water it and do it again. And so that's an experiment. I don't know. This is what's been said about that plant. I've never grown it before. So far, I love it. I'm planning on keeping that as a regular plant. What do you got? What did you question you got? No. Yeah, they got roots. Yeah, they got roots. Yeah, the roots are underneath the ball. I don't have anything to show you right now. At least I hope you join me when I get the new one. It's going to take a little while to get, but when I get the new one, I hope you can join me, and I'm going to plant that right on a live stream when I get it. I will show you the name of it. This is another thing for me. I know most of the name of the plants, but if I forget, or anybody wants to know, I'm going to name all my plants here. I bought tags so I can put them what they are, because after a while, some plants and bulbs look the same. So I'll show you what it looks like. But hopefully I'll be back for sure, maybe a few times before this blooms, but I'm definitely coming back. When this blooms, I'm going to be proud of that thing. So I'm coming back on a live stream to show you that plant, particularly what it looks like after I'm done. I am super excited about that. And the baby pineapple, I'll come back and show you that too. Oh, wait. Yeah, there is. Oh gosh, I'm trying to. You know what? I can't really. I got my glasses on to see, and I can't even see the screen here. So let me see what Lisa wrote. Hang on a minute. I'm going to go to the other side, right here, so I can see it. And I'm sitting down because I'm getting tired of exercising too much today. All right, there I am. Woo, scary. Looks like my nose is all wrinkled. It's not, but it looks like in here. It's funny. You're gonna start coming back regularly? I don't know about that. What do you got? Is there a root? You meant root system going from the plant into the ball into the soil? Yes. I thought I said that, but yes. Right underneath there, it has a short root system because the bulb was dried out, and then all I did was put it back in some the fresh dirt it came with the kit, and then watered it a little bit. See, it's not even that wet. It doesn't want to be overwatered, so I don't. I just leave a lot of it, and it's gonna go great. Okay, see, now you can see. Oh my God, do I look fantastic? Scary. Oh yeah, well, no, I'm not, but thanks. This is how I wear my hair, guys, when I'm not online anyway. So you see what you get. This is how I am. I'll let my hair down or whatever, but thank you. It looks really wrinkled. And anyways, I feel like, look at, hi. But anyways, me, t-shirt, hair up, glasses. Yeah, that's it. Oh, I know. You love me no matter how I look. I get it, which is appreciated. But it's just, I'm not a camera person. You know that. You guys know me for now. How many years? I just don't like staring into a camera. And I want to get past that part, but it is what it is. You know, I just want to come on and whether I stare at you or not stare at you, I want to say a lot of love all your way. Big hug and kisses. And as I grow. No, we don't have to have our. That's all right. See, there you go. Close your eyes, and you don't have to. I won't be so scary to you. All right. So, anyways, yeah, this is very good. My paperwhites. Let me put it this way. I'm happy. I got a lot of things accomplished today. So, thank you guys for hanging with me. Of course, I got. See, that's part of my Valentine's decorations too. You can see back there. I'm wrinkled too. Oh my God. This looks really weird to me. It feels like my nose is deformed, but it's not. But on camera, you can see things that don't exist really on my face. Kind of funny. But, ooh, there it is. Anyways. So it's been an adventure. I'm having a lot of fun doing the gardening, obviously, and all kinds of stuff. And yeah. I'm going to put this soil I really like. Lisa, thank you for the donation because I am going to get some more of this. This is one of my topsoils, and it's only at the Dollarama. So I know the States don't have Dollarama, and I wish you did because they have good stuff. This is a good soil for me for Dollarama. Yeah, doesn't like a name. That is a good soil for me that I love because, you know, I'm going to show you. It's dry, and it doesn't have gnats. The other big bags are outside and at Home Depot, Lowe's, all of those bigger ones. And it's wet and it already comes with natural bugs, the gnats, which drive me insane. But this, just to give you a closer look at this, I just want to show you, this is all dry. Let me show you. That is dry. There's no moisture in it, and that's what makes it really good. Gnats are the little bugs that are all over the place. I have sticky things. You can't kill them off. They're very hard to kill off. I tried many things. I bought different solutions, and I could not. I have such a hard time trying to clear gnats off. So that's what I say. I had a very hard time clearing gnats off. Oh, my dirt just so you guys can see it. If anything, there. Not that it there. So I want to see that. Show you the soil. I love that soil. It works really well on everything. You know what I'm talking about? Gnats, right? It doesn't want dry soil. I want dry soil. You don't have to have dry soil for plants, but if you bring in wet soil outside, Lise, the chances are you're bringing gnats home automatically. So it's okay to use that stuff outside, but I particularly don't want to use it inside. So I bring more bugs in, and believe me, they are so hard to get rid of. Last year, I had to pull every single plant outside, rinse them off with a hose. Then I had to put them in new soil. Oh, they're very hard to kill. I could show you. It's kind of gross when to show you this, but I have the stickies on all my windows mostly to kill the gnats. Oh my God. Hi, Misha girl. It is a pain. That's the only thing I hate about the plants indoors is it brings gnats. So I'm super cautious. I've been complaining about that for years since I own this channel. At first, I didn't even know what it was. And then other people told me they were gnats. So it is going fantastic. It's okay. You're on the phone with your son. It's all good. I got a lot accomplished today, so I'm very happy. I am super happy that I got all my Paperwhites in. I got all my Aloe separated. We got to chat and see everybody. Lisa was asking about you, saying you were super busy. That's why we didn't see you, Misha. I'm here for an hour and 32 minutes. So, I'm happy to see everybody. It's fun. My backyard science says, hi, Misha Lee. So, and I was just showing all my updates on my plants, which I do every so often. I don't want to do it every time to bore you guys, but we're talking, I was being a pain. Well, that's between you and Lisa. No, I don't think she was saying that. Misha, I got very excited though. I have to tell you, you've been with me for a long time. I showed you how to do, there's a video to do pineapple tops, the top of a pineapple. And then I showed you over the years how big the plant was getting. And then I even showed you it had a baby plant. And then I took that plant, ate the little pineapple, and then I took the top and made another plant. Well, what's really cool was when I brought out the plant to show the original pineapple plant how big it's getting, that it has another one growing in. So I'm very excited. It's growing another baby pineapple. So it tells you that it doesn't just grow one, it grows more than one. Well, it's growing another baby one, and I got it by accident. I just brought it out to show people, oh, look at how big the plant is. And I went, oh my God, it's got another baby one, because I don't water, like I'm not constantly looking at the plants all the time. I water them every so many days, and I don't really look deep. I just make sure they got the water and they're happy. As long as they're happy and they're green, I don't do anything with them. I just leave them alone. So but if they're browning and everything, then I clean off the dead plants, and then I kind of replant it and make it look better. I was doing that. I spent like a day in the greenhouse downstairs, like half a day, going through all my plants, pulling all the stuff, potting them, so that it all looks nice and green to me. I don't like looking at it when it's all dead. No, I don't keep things. Well, the pineapple one, yes. It goes in my 2 windows. I put it to the bedroom because it was taking too much room. So my living room, like I said, faces the west end, but my other bedroom faces, I'm trying to think, north. So north has good sun for me, and I think for most people. And I have the north and the west, and those are the best parts. Set it, forget it. Yeah, I don't put a lot of attention. They like it that way. I think people put too much work into a plant sometimes, and they overwater it. And if you just let it go, if you just let it be and just water when you think so, it works perfect. This one's not in the sun. Well, yeah, no, this one's in direct sun. This one, I'm very excited about this one too, because I've talked about, I'm trying to do new plants. Like you see all the other ones, and then I kind of show every so often, I'll show how all the original plants are doing, but I add new ones. No, they won't. Not if you put them, depending on what plant they are, they won't die from you. You just put them in the, I guarantee it. It's probably water. To me, is a big thing. People overwater plant and they kill it. The plant would rather be dried out than actually overwatered. So you're almost safer to let it dry, then add it water when it looks too dry, and then keep doing that, then constantly adding water to it. It's everything I see. It's all to do with overwatering and killing the roots off, what I see. And I'm just working with orchids, which orchids are very temperamental. Talk, Misha, I'm happy. Yeah, I'm working. So this is the new one I like. This one here, the amaryllis. I can't wait to show you that when it blooms. The amaryllis is something new I want to add. And I'm fooling around with orchids lately too. So an orchid is exciting because I want to see if I can make new baby orchids from an orchid. So that's what I'm doing. I have orchid plants now in the greenhouse. And the one is at least two years to 3 years old, the original orchid. So I don't know what I was doing. I was like, I just make sure I don't overwater it. I water it once in a while, and it doesn't rot out, and it's fine. It's actually coming. You guys can all talk. I'm going to go on and on about my stuff. It's the way it is, like my gardening stuff. It won't stay, but you have to know it's not as easy. You got to orchids a little bit difficult. They're finicky, so you got to be careful. First of all, you have to use the right soil. It's a burnt. I think that I bought the original orchids. It's not like a soil. You can't use soil. You'll kill it off because soil holds the moisture in. Where the bark kind of stuff, it keeps moisture, but not much. And the plants hate overwatering. They'll die. The roots hate it. So this is my original one. I have it over here, which I showed already. And it bloomed twice. And then now here it is again. And this has got to be at least 2 to 3 years old. That's my orchid. And they also need resting period. They're not going to constantly bloom. It's going to come up like this. And it takes a while, Mish, because it needs to rest. It will not constantly, orchids will not constantly bloom. They need to rest and then they'll bloom again. And then if the roots are if they're wet or anything, you have to, this is the bark. I'm going to show you something. I transplanted this. Wait a minute. I've been keeping the green months. These are years. This one's years. So it takes a while. This did not bloom. It bloomed, I have to think, last year, it bloomed twice, right? That bloomed twice. It bloomed twice, and then they rest. And then they'll come up. And then this should give me, you can see there's another section coming in too. So there's right here too. There's another part going to grow up, right? So this will go up, and then I'll clamp it down, and then it should bloom an orchid. This one should eventually come up, and that might bloom an orchid too. But my fun part of this is I want to see if I can get baby orchids from it. Yeah, it rests. There's nothing wrong with what she's doing as long as the leaves look good. If they got to be kind of like, this is almost, mine tend to dehydrate. I have not enough water in it, but they have to be kind of crispy. That's the best way, where they crack. That means the leaves in good shape. And then it's going to come up here, go here. Like I said, you'll see as I go. But I just repotted that. I repotted it. You can see I'm probably not going to put any more water. I put a little bit. There's water in it. And it has to be potted with this stuff. It's designed for orchids. You know, bark, like bark. There's no soil in there. You'll kill it. So I went out of my way and bought orchid soil, like for orchids. I don't have it with me. It's down in my greenhouse. But I knew that it had to be a specific one. And they like the tightness of the root. And you can't make the pot any bigger than the root system. As the root system gets bigger, then you move the pot up just the next size. So they really like being snug in a snug pot too. They're happy with that. I have never switched the pot on this one because I had to cut down a lot of the root system. And I'm watching that because I should have sealed it. You seal some of the roots. I have to show you that. You do melted wax. And as you cut the roots off, you take a melted wax and you seal where you cut the thing so that you will not get any fungus or it'll go bad. Is the orchid in a lily family? That one I don't know, Lise. It could be. You'd have to Google it. I don't know. I would think it could be because the flowers look very similar. Well, I don't know if they look similar. I don't know. This is a baby one I got. Let me look at these orchids. So they don't really look like a lily, so I don't think they are. I think about it. I'm going by what they look like. And the leaves are not the same as a lily either. Okay, so here's the baby one. I got this given as a petite one, and I transplanted this one because I found the root system was too small here, like the container. So you can see that's the petite orchid right here. And these are air roots, so that if it needs water, it'll grow air roots and it'll get the moisture to feed the plant from the air. Yeah. Oh, wax it too. It's not really that much work. I think you need to see what I'm talking about because you're sounding it's hard, but honestly, Misha, it's not that hard. You just light a candle, pour wax, and then you take a brush or whatever, or just dip the root into it. It's not that hard. You're only doing it only when you clean out the roots. Do you have to do that? It's not very often. Like if you get the roots, I should have did that. I didn't seal them, so I'm hoping that I don't have rotted roots in here. But that was my mistake, that I should have sealed the roots when I cut them down. So you keep the nice roots, cut whatever's, if it's too moist, you'll see it. It's all mushy. You take that off. And then if you cut into it, you have to kind of seal the roots. I can't show you now because I just transplanted this one. But if I transplant another one, I'm going to do the wax to it. But right now, so far so good. I'm keeping an eye that I don't overwater it so no fungus or anything gets into the roots. I have enough moisture, and I can see by looking at it. So I'm not going to give this any water at all for a while because I can feel probably almost has too much. What makes you think of that? Wait a minute. Okay, that's good between you and Doughboy. That's fantastic. So you guys are funny. I got a lot of moisture, so I'm going to put this back in the pot. And it'll be so exciting to see a new orchid because that'll be the first one I grew. It came with orchids. Like it was already bloomed, this one. And now I'm going to get to, and I want to see if I can grow a baby orchid from this one. And these two eventually. When this dies off, I'm going to cut this off. And then I'm going to peel this back, the node. And I'm going to put some rooting hormone in it. And I'm going to see if I can get some baby orchids from it. So that would be a big surprise. Thank you for the thumbs up. Everyone's awesome. I don't know if you got any questions for me. If you do, and I got an answer for you, I will be happy to tell you. As everybody's yapping. Yeah, I don't know what I'm growing yet, but yeah, I will. But I've learned with the flower pert, Misha, I just start them outside. Anything to do with the normal food pert, I will do them inside. Anything to do with flowers, I've proven like last year, it works really well to just start them outside. As soon as the first sign of like April, May, first sign of spring where it's warm enough, put the seeds directly in the soil outside, and then I just keep them watered and I separate them and put them where they got to go when they're grown. Food wise, yes, I will always put stuff in. I got to go back to roughly 6 weeks before the loss of the frost. So it's not always March because we have frost past April. Yeah, can have it up to May. So March, April, somewhere in there, I can start seed. Yes, and I am thinking of. I'm not sure what I want to do this year, but I want to do some of the stuff I want to eat. And the beans, I'm definitely recommending those beans. I'm doing a lot of those, which you know what I'm talking about, right? The good Stallard mother beans. I don't know if I'm saying exactly right. Oh, then I would do them indoors if you have trouble with that. I put a bunch of flower seeds along our house. Yeah, I would. Hi, my gosh, Susan. Hi, sweetheart. You're listening. Hi. What did I want to show? Yeah, Misha, I'm going to get those beans. You're the one who kind of told me to try different beans. So, and I'm waiting for chamomile. So I'm still growing tea. And those of you, I promised some tea when I get it. It's taken forever. So that's the only reason you don't have any tea is because the plants are too small. So I'm actually going to give it some fertilizer to see if I can boost how fast my hyssop anise is growing. No problem, Bill. My hyssop anise is growing. But this is the ones I kind of recommend. These taste delicious. I'm very happy with these. And here they are. I'm going to show you. I never used them. But they're also the seeds. So These ones, I think you guys saw me before, but that is what I'm growing for sure. Can you see that? I don't say the name right, but it's Mother Stallard beans, and I got them from Baker's Creek. And actually, Misha is one, like you said, you wanted to try them. Remember, you're the one who kind of, you and I think between you and Kathleen, we had a conversation about things we thought would be cool to try. So I had bought them, I think last year or the year before, but I think it's last year. And I grew them last year. And this time I'm going to start them in the house because I planted them directly in the soil, and I only ended up with 3 plants, 2, or no, actually 1, 2 at the most, because the animals dug up the plants. The birds ate all the seeds. So I'm going to start them indoors, and then I'm going to put them outside. Oh, she's fine. Well, she seemed to be fine. She had issues with the hurricane or something, but she was on today, Mish. She came on the beginning of my first hour. She was here. So she seems to be fine. We asked how she was doing, and she had hurricane hit and stuff like that, but she seems to be doing really good. I want to grow eggs. So it's here. Yeah, me too. I was glad to see her. Yeah, I'm glad to see everybody. But these are I like the color of the beans too. And they taste really good. They taste like they described as a smooth kind of bean. And they are. So these are the seeds. You eat these, but there are the seeds too. That's what made it so cool. So I absolutely, they look exactly like the seeds I bought. They look like that. And then I grew them. And then I ate some a little bit, but this is what I got for 1 plant, because technically the one didn't do good, but I had 1 plant and I got all this from 1 plant. So you can't say that this grew bad. Like, what do you think? Do you think this is a good amount for 1 plant? Yeah, but like the amount, see, I think that is really good for 1. Imagine when I plant, well, I'm going to do it on my thing that I grew my gourds on, the same thing. And this time I'm going to start them indoors, and I'm going to do 6 to 8 of them. And then I'm going to put them in. And if I can get this much from 1, I imagine there's Mother Stallard beans. I got them. I don't even know if I have a picture. I got them, I think 2 years ago, but I grew them last year. And I think they did really well. I'm very happy with what they look like. Yeah, Mother Stallard beans. Yeah, because you can't plant all those in one seed. So that's good. Yeah, I wouldn't put them all. Oh, God, imagine how many I could have if I planted all these. No, I think about 6 to 8 plants should do me. And it should be a nice container. But this beans, as long as you dry them out right, they're going to last like a lifetime, right? I didn't use them up yet, but I will. I'll either make some homemade beans or I'll make some bean soup with this. They actually turn white. When you cook them, they look nothing like that. In the water, they actually heat up, turn white. And they taste kind of like a navy bean, but smoother than a navy bean. Very good. They're yummy, yummy beans. And beans are very healthy. So I'm trying to eat healthier than I did. I'm eating anything I want, but I'm eating healthier. You know what the trick is? What did Susan say? Lisa feeling a little better, still dealing with some leg from the infection. Sorry to hear that, Susan, honey. Sending you some love and prayers. I hope you feel better. It's so good to see you, though. I know it's hard sometimes for you to watch the TV on a live stream, so I really appreciate that. And it's nice seeing everybody. I'm having a good chat today, and so it's cool. Very good. So I have to get, well, I'll show you that later on another time. I actually have my table all set for Valentine's Day. I go a little crazy with holidays. I like decorating, and I don't want to do all the work of decorating and taking it down right after. So I actually, as soon as Christmas came, I started decorating for Valentine's Day. And when I do the next holiday, we have St. Patrick's Day. So I will take all the Valentine's Day stuff down, and then I'll start decorating for St. Patrick's Day. But the green plants help for St. Patrick's Day. They look great. So anyways, yeah, my kitchen table is all decorated for Valentine's. I know what plant I got too. Well, thanks. It's slowly coming off, Mish, but this is my thing. Good for you. It's not an easy thing. I had a long way to go, but the thing was, all I did was not eat. I don't eat past 7 o'clock, and I'm going on 3 weeks and not eating past 7 o'clock. Plus, we started swimming program. We just started that this Wednesday, so we're going to Aqua Fit swimming, which is, we have a lot of fun with it. So yeah, we're working on it. This is probably more than I've ever worked on it. So it's good. I can't wait to get to where I want to be, and I'm sure I'm going to feel 100% better. Oh, I didn't know that. Sorry, Susan. I have not been on YouTube very often. This is probably, when you see me on a live stream, that's the most I go on YouTube. I really have not hung out on YouTube, so I'm really sorry that I didn't acknowledge your fall. I didn't know that, so I'm sorry, Lisa, or Susan. Sorry. Yeah, I did not know. Like I said, the last live stream I did. So you must have fell after December 30th, because I've been on my live stream. I see where I did my plants, and I was on December 30th, and this was my next live stream since then. Yeah, it is. It's easier said than done, Misha. I didn't cut back on calories right now. My first thing was, well, I'd say I guess don't eat at night. That's cutting back, but I still eat. I eat during the day, and then I stop at 7 o'clock, and that's my main change right now to see if it works. And so far, proven that if you don't eat late at night, it actually can make you lose weight. That's all you have to do is one change at a time, and it's just not eating late. If you're a night snacker, then it changes a lot. You just don't eat at night, and that's the start. And then afterwards, you increase your exercise, and you change. If you're not losing weight, increase your exercise, and then you're gonna change what you eat during the day after. So it's like one step at a time. I don't jump the gun too far ahead. Yes, we are glad that Susan is back for sure. So yeah. Oh. So I can't wait. I'll come back. I don't know. I don't promise when I'm coming back. I don't know on a regular basis, probably not, but I will be coming back every so often, and because I want to have things to do when I'm coming on a live stream. So the next time I might be downstairs to show the updates in my greenhouse, and if I got to transplant things, that's when I'm going to come on now. Whenever I got to do something to do with planting and fixing my plants, or I know the new plant. I want to show you what I got, and this is going to be fun because I hope I can work with it, because it's an Hawaiian plant, and I'm going to show you. I forgot it's on my table because I decorated for Valentine's Day. I keep saying Halloween. And so I want to show you that before I get off too. I'm going to move this out. And okay, where's the sign for this? God, I don't have any of it. Shoot, I need a sign. All right, guys, I forgot the name of it. Maybe you can tell me what the name of it is. I have to write it down because I did take it out, and I can't pronounce it exactly right, but you'll know what it is. And I'm trying to grow this too. I'm trying to see if I can mimic and grow more of these plants, and I will show you right now. Can you see that? That is the Hawaiian plant. So this is new for me. See, it still looks good, but it's supposed to be in indirect sunlight, and it likes high sun, but I have it in my kitchen, and I haven't had it for that long, but it looks okay still. Oh, those are pretty. Do you remember the name of it? Sorry, I'm going to go back over here and see what Susan has to say. What do you have to say? Everyone in this house helps me. I am so thankful for my children and for my daughter-in-law having home health care and aid 2 hours a day. Fantastic. I'm glad. Yeah, it's a Hawaiian plant. No, I need to check it out. I just received Tipper's calendar. Right, so It's an awesome plant, though, right? Yeah, very sweet. Very, very sweet. I got to get the name of it because I saw how to grow this. There's different ways. These are seeds, so you can grow with the seed. You can grow it with the leaf. You can grow it with the stem. Or the leaf. This kind of leaf. You can grow it with this kind of leaf. I think this is seeds. You can grow it with that. You can grow it there's 3 different ways to grow this plant, and I love this plant. And I'm going to see if I can actually make new plants. You could be happy living with Nana or Tipper. Oh, cool. At least you're not going to get sick of all the plants I have, because I'm starting to have a forest in my house now. Because I never get rid of one. I had to unfortunately go to a funeral last week. My friend, you were supposed to meet her, but anyways, her name's Melaine. No, yeah, I went to a funeral with Melaine to another friend that I used to work with. Her name was Donnette, and she lost her father. And I went to, when she lost her mother, I went to the funeral when she lost her mother several years ago. And I went to her father's. And so I got stuck. Now I forgot totally what I wanted to say. I'm gone. Okay, girl. Well, she doesn't want to be by myself. Oh, Misha's not letting me go. I like that when I lose track. There's a whole story here. And thank you guys. I forgot what I wanted to say about it. Totally gone. Oh, well. I'm not alone. You mean I'm not alone, or you're not alone, or we both forget? I hate forgetting, but that's it. It's Lisa's fault. She interrupted. Well, no, it's my fault. But hey, it happens. What's that called? A brain fart or something like that? It was like on a roll of what I want to explain to you, this whole thing to do with the funeral and all that. And now it's like gone. What the heck does that have to do with gardening? I don't know. There was a connection to it, and now it's like gone. Anyways, going back to this plant, if anybody knows the name of it, I have to look it up again. But you guys, can anybody do that and see what the name of this is? See, yeah, I have those moments. I laugh it off. You know, if I didn't laugh about myself, then I'd cry. So there's no sense of crying. You got to laugh it off. Oh, geezy, Pitbull, Matt. You tell her, Lisa. You tell her. Tell her off. Yeah, no, Mish, you're good at this. What is that plant? Anybody know what that plant is? I feel like I'm covering my face, but it's funny. No, it's not a hibiscus. I showed that one already. I have a hibiscus. No, it's got an unusual name that I'm not even sure if I can pronounce it exactly right. Not a hibiscus. My hibiscus is doing really well. I already did a tour of that. I brought all my plants. I did my exercise work by lifting them and bringing them here. No, not nasturtium. You're so funny. I hope my nasturtium come up, though, now that you mention it, at least. I have them growing in the garden, and they are like a perennial thing. They should come back. And so I am excited to have nasturtium in there, because I actually ate a piece. And that was one of the plants that I didn't mind eating. It tastes like pepper. So nasturtium plant is not a bad tasting plant. It tastes like a strong pepper. You could actually probably put it in a salad, and it would be delicious. It would be adding like a little spiciness to your salad. Oh, that's it. She got it. No, it's not bird of paradise. Anthurium. That's what it is. Anthurium. Thank you. That's what it is. Not bird of paradise. You gave me all kinds. No, it's an anthurium. Thank you. I'm going to put it on a sign right now so I don't forget. That's exactly what it is. Anthurium. You just looked up. No, you got him. It's an anthurium, and you did it. Thank you. That was the first one. It's an anthurium. See, I do know what it is. I just don't either pronounce it right or just forget the name. But as soon as you say the name, I got it. And that is cool, because I hope. Showing off again. You're smart. She is smart. She's a smarty pants too, though. She's smart, but she's a smarty pants. Ethereum. And I'm just going to put today, because that's when we figured it out what it was. 1923. Because if I can keep this going, I'm going to make baby plants out of this one. I want to try. So thanks, Mish, for that. And see, I'm just going to put the note right here so I know what it is. Right there. And this will probably go down in my greenhouse later. Just picture me doing the goals. Yeah. Oh yeah, I got really pretty plants here. This is a new one which I love. I want to mess around with that. Thanks, Susan. Or is that Lisa? Lisa. How pretty these are on the table. So that one. Here you are. It's not a joke. And this one. This is my amaryllis. My babe. These two. I forgot about this one. I actually love this one too. Anthurium. I gotta remember. And my amaryllis. All these are cool ones to work with. I mean, I hope women like them. I'm not sure guys are into the plants, but I just love them. And I love talking through the wintertime. This is my baby. This is what I talk about. I might probably bore the heck out of people, but coming up soon, Amaryllis, Texas. Yeah. Oh, she's trying to give me, yeah. Amaryllis, Texas is a way to remember it. Yeah, that's true, Elise. That's actually a good idea. I don't know if I will, but that's a plant I love. I love that. I did research on the amaryllis. I read it, and see, I can't pronounce that. Anthurium. I did research on that, how to grow that. You are on the MGT channel. It's about growing. That's true. That's very well said there, Mish. So you love the red ones. Anthurium. I'm going to look at the Anthurium. Yeah. You're going to like this one. You trust me. This is going to be a very pretty plant, this amaryllis. I can't wait. Gorgeous. Well, what about the little orchid's cute too, though, right? Little orchid's nice. And that is what I like doing. I love them all, but the red is my favorite. Well, you haven't seen this one yet. Wait until you see. Wait until you see that one, Lise. I don't know if it's your favorite. Can you eat the petals on which one? Which one can you eat the petals on? This I doubt it. What if you eat the petals on? Are you talking about this one, Mish? I don't think so. Anthurium. I'm gonna put it this way so I keep saying it right. Anthurium. I feel like that would be poisonous. But I don't have 100%. I have to research that one, but I don't feel it is. I think it's poisonous. Yeah, I think so because they're all going to go. Anything that's poisonous goes in my greenhouse, so the cats or no animal will go after it. But the cat didn't go after this one, thank God. The amaryllis and amaryllis and the anthurium and anything poisonous greenhouse. Yes, you can. Absolutely, you can make tea. I saw how to do that too, Mish. You know what, though? Did you know this? I was all set to make tea because I'm not giving up on that. I had said the last two live streams, I talked about growing things that make tea. The only thing right now I have was the hyssop anise growing. I'm getting some, some of the sleepy tea. I'm going to grow that one, which I found out it's probably going to do better outside because it's a tall flower. But hibiscus also showed you tea. But the reason I don't want to drink the tea, I was thinking of making some. First of all, I don't have enough blooms yet. You need a bunch of flowers to do it. And lemon balm is good for sleep too. Yeah. The hibiscus, if you have low blood pressure, it's not a good thing to drink it. Because what happens is hibiscus tea lowers the blood pressure. So if you have high blood pressure, that's a perfect tea to drink. However, it's harmful. I have low blood pressure, and it's harmful to drink hibiscus tea when you have low blood pressure. It's actually dangerous. Yeah, you could be fine, Mish. I don't. I can't drink it because it's too dangerous for me to drink. And I read that. I read that it's not anybody that suffers from low blood pressure. They don't recommend that tea at all for. And so I didn't even touch it now. I won't touch that tea. Yeah, it's kind of a good idea to kind of read up on what it's good for. That hyssop is a very good tea. It is absolutely, depending on what kind of teas you're 100%. You're right. Like I said, the hyssop, which I keep repeating, is a very beneficial tea, that hyssop one. And then I have, it's very good too. I'm trying to, because it's for calming and everything. So if you have stuff to do with stomach issues, what's the word? Oh, I got to think of, the tea, and I got to think of it with the CH, chamomile. Sorry, it's not CH, chamomile. I'm getting seeds to grow chamomile. Chamomile, yeah, at the same time we did it. Chamomile is a very interesting and good tea. It's actually quite pretty. The flowers look like daisies, but they grow tall. So I'm not sure if I can really grow them indoors, but I am going to try. And then they reseed themselves outdoors. So once you have them out, they'll reseed themselves, and you get them more every year. And you just cut down just the bloom, because the rest of the stem is very bitter. Yeah, the stem is very bitter. You just take the flower heads, and they also kind of recommend you have to dry them out thoroughly. So you need either a dehydrator. They kind of recommend a dehydrator. It has to be, or you probably would get a low oven, and they have to be dehydrated until they're crispy and they like crunch, and then it becomes a tea. Or some of them take the live flower, and you use so many fresh flowers and pour hot water over that, and that could steep it that way too. Chamomile is that's funny. Yeah. So anyways, guys, I love you all. And, I might be I'm not going to come tonight on the other channel or anything, but I might visit over there because I haven't seen you, but anybody over there. But for here, I'm definitely going to come back. Next time I got to do some gardening. That's what I'm stemming on. I don't want to just come on and chat. I'm coming on where I got to physically do some work, and I can chat and do my work at the same time, which I did today. I'm very happy what I accomplished today. And I'm very happy with all the people that ran into me from this live stream, because it's been 2 hours. So it was fantastic live stream. I appreciate everybody. Love you all. And thank you so much. Thank you so much. And I'll keep update on everything going on, and we'll see how you guys are doing too. So I have a great Thursday. I might go to the Hobby Lobby today and look for more around. Cool. That's fun. Fun. I'd like to make something for Valentine's Day, but I haven't yet. I made some last year, but not this year. Anyways, thanks, Lisa. Thank you, guys. Thanks, Mish. Thank you, whoever's still here, and everybody that came through my live stream. Miss you all. Love you. Susan Lee, if you're still there. I don't know if Clip's around. Whoever's out there, take care, everybody. Thank you so much. And let me end off by shutting this down. Have a good one. Bye.